Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the hashtag TFR Motivation Monday Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles with her nice new hairdo. We are coming to you at the second Monday of every month, so we can give you some celebration, some new tips, a teaching tip, and just keep you on your toes. But we know you have a business to build, so we don't want to overwhelm you. But let's get into this month's call topic.
Yeah, and as always, we will still be recording this and putting it up on the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel. So go subscribe so you get notifications. Ask for those, the notifications when we upload new trainings and tips, right? You want to make sure that you're on top of it.
Correct.
So happy fall, y'all.
I know.
Oh, we are so
Pumpkin
excited.
Spices in the air.
Seriously. Well, not just that, but Arizona is below 100 degrees.
I know. And it's actually getting down into the 60s at night, which is cool.
Yeah. And it's been a few months since that has been happening. But what's awesome about that is that next week we have Global Convention here in Phoenix. And so you're all going to be able to come and enjoy our amazing fall weather here in Phoenix, Arizona for Global Convention. If you're not registered yet, why not? There is the in-person and there is also the virtual opportunity. If you're anywhere near Arizona, you should come in person. If you can drive, you should be here. But please go and get yourself registered today. It is going to be an amazing event, and events really are a vital part of you growing your LifeVantage business by starting with growing you.
Right. Yeah. No, let's not gloss over this. We are changing the weather for all of you for this event.
Yeah.
Because we know some of you are a little apprehensive about coming to Arizona because it's hot. Not now. The only thing that's going to be hot is you guys and your business when you attend this event, and we are turning down the thermostat just for you.
Yeah, so that we can heat everything else up just for you too. So let's get into some celebration here and understanding what's going to be happening at this event. So first of all, Global Convention, we've got a keynote speaker that is going to be amazing. Dr. Deshauna Barber. She served in the military for like a decade, but then she's also a women's rights advocate. She's award-winning international speaker, coach, and entrepreneur, and she was actually Miss USA. So she is going to be an amazing keynote speaker for us here at Global Convention. And then on top of it, like we always do, we show up for the community. Our LifeVantage Legacy is going to be doing a really cool event to where we're going to be packing, lunches to be able to feed malnourished kids here in the Arizona area. So if you have not registered for that event on Thursday, make sure that you go in and register. You can go into lifevantage.com underneath events into Global Convention, and there's a button there that you can register for a time slot to be able to serve for this LifeVantage Legacy volunteer opportunity. But on top of that, if you are a Pro 6 or above, there is the leadership meeting on Thursday as well. That's for Pro 6s and above. And then that night, the invite only for the elite reception. But Friday and Saturday is going to be jam-packed with information you need to know about LifeVantage, our products, how to build this business, and how to build you.
Yes.
So don't miss out. And if you're here in Phoenix, you also get to participate in the street party. We're shutting down a street so that we can get out there and we can party together. It's going to be an amazing, amazing time.
Party LV style.
Right? With DJ Rankin. He's the best. He is so cool.
Ain't no party like an LV party because the LV party don't stop.
Boom. Yes. So congratulations to everyone that is already registered for Global Convention here in Phoenix, whether in person or virtually. So congratulations to Ryan, Ashley, Numnit, Becky, Catherine Ann, Ronaldo, Aileen, Ivy, Sean, Shelley,
Dr. Ron, Rowenda, Perla, Juanito, Erlincy, Franz, Amy, Teresa, Gary, Amy again. Another Amy.
Nisha, Noah, Sophia, Delia, Gloria, Jacqueline, Gail, Linda, Jill, and Jane.
Barbara Ann, Joseph, Meryl, Ellen, Tom, Melanie, Dana, Lara, Andrew, and Linda.
Mary Ellen, Tammy, Odell, Vanessa, Miriam, Lizzie, Emmy, Daryl, Kim, and Chris.
Sarah, Callie, Susan, Chriselle, Dr. Bruce, Carol, Laura, Bob, and
us. We're going to be there. We don't miss events, guys. You don't miss events. And there is still time, because seriously, events is where the magic happens.
Yes.
This is where you solidify the relationships with other people, solidify your belief in the company, in the products, and in yourself, and solidify your stick-to-itiveness, and understanding that you will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to be able to build your business here with LifeVantage. So there is still time for you to register. Like I said, if you're close enough to drive in, you need to be here in person, or the virtual option is available for you too. You can register through the app, through your back office, or you can just go to lifevantage.com underneath community and find the events, and you can register for a global convention. So go do it now.
Go do it
after
for
the
sure.
call. After the call. So let's talk about MVP bonus. If you guys loved it, first of all, put in the comment section if you've been an MVP, whether you're working to be an MVP, or if you're just going to be like all over the place VIP MVP as we move forward, because this was supposed to be a bonus that ended last month. And they have decided that they are going to be extending a portion of MVP through December 2023. You read that right. Not this December, but next year, December, the MVP builder portion of the MVP bonus is extended through December 2023. So whether you've been working towards being an MVP and you hadn't quite gotten there yet, or you have been an MVP and you're going to keep going after it, or you're going to bring in new people and show them how to become MVPs, we now have the opportunity clear through December of 2023.
Yeah, hold on. Don't move past this yet. I want to share something with you guys about the history of LifeVantage and incentives and bonuses and promotions. Let's just call LifeVantage as a whole, like they like to poke the hornet's nest. And what I mean by that is I'd like to dangle incentives out there, promotions out there, to see what it takes to get the field motivated. And most of the time they're trial runs to see what actually happens. Well, this MVP builder bonus has been one of the most successful bonus programs in LifeVantage history, meaning it created the most duplication, the most action in the field, the most payout to the field. And when the corporate team pays the field, what are they paying them for? Activity and results. And when the activity and results are significant enough to where paying out that bonus actually creates profit for the company, they like to extend it. And they've done it for an additional 15 months, thanks to all of you guys by what you've done in the earned this for sure.
Yay. All right. So let's talk about some of the people that accomplished MVP in the month of September. MVP bonus for bronze MVP builder. We've got Shelly, Cynthia, Linda Grace, Chris and Sarah, and us. So bronze MVP in September. Congratulations. Help us in congratulating those bronze MVPs in September in the comment section, please. And then our super sellers, which remember the super seller aspect of MVP is no longer, but we are having that MVP builder continuing forward. So congratulations to the September super sellers.
Patricia, Dr. Ron, Melanie, Chris and Sarah Smith, Laura Robbins.
Say whoop, whoop. Congratulations, guys. You should be so proud of yourself for taking the reins and running with these promotions, these incentives. So how do you become an MVP and earn the MVP bonus? Well, first of all, let's talk about that bronze, right? We want to keep it simple. We want to start where the starting starts. And that's with the MVP. Yeah. And then you got to give time, right?
Right.
And you got to give the work because working works. Yes. And we could keep going with all of this, but how do you become an MVP and earn the MVP bonus? It's as simple as starting with you, making sure that you have 200 PV, and then 3 personally enrolled distributors that all have 200 PV. And the 4 of you together helps you become an MVP bronze. Super simple.
That kind of rhymes though when you do it all together.
Yeah, it really does. And then the company actually made it even such an easy thing to do to become an MVP bronze. Anybody that you have personally enrolled as a distributor that started after January 1st, 2021 qualifies as being one of your 3.
Wait, January 1st, 2021?
Right.
There goes corporate again.
Holy moly. So go back to those people that you shared this information with that said yes, but maybe they only have 100 in PV. Make sure that you're sharing with them the amazing liquid collagen that we have, making sure that they understand that what it can do for them, and then also getting them excited to share it with other people, getting their PV up to over 200, and then they will count as one of your 3 plus you that helps make you a bronze MVP. Now, the thing is that you want to then take it to the next level and help each one of your 3 get their 3, all with 200 PV. You become a silver MVP, and each one of them is a bronze. So it's all about helping each other with the proper behaviors and having that 200 PV every single month. So how many of you want to be MVPs in the month of October? We want to hear it. Put it down in the comment section if you are running for MVP in October and every month through December 2023.
Boom.
Now, congratulations to everybody that either enrolled a customer or a distributor in the month of September. Congratulations to Pamela, Estrella, Ronnie, Agnes, Gina, Bonnie, Sandra, and Catherine.
Odell, Leonessa, Jose, Emmy, Tanya, Kathy, Nick, and Ma Annabelle.
Lorraine, Eduardo, Kathy, Marissa, Nemnet, Evexia, and that's Evexia Health, Myrna, and Tanya.
Raquel, Dr. Bruce, Patricia, Cynthia, Marjorie, Christopher, Sarah, and Nino.
David, Amy, Chris, Andy, Richard, Laura, Ma Concepcion, and Lizzie.
Sophia, Courtney, Barbara Ann, Richard, Jen, Shelley, Eileen, and John.
Rachel, Ron, Carmelina, Renee, Teresa, Wilma, Binky, and Lisa.
Alma, Joseph, Pure Vibes Trust, Tammy, Sarah, Ferdinand, Bob and Laura, Melanie. Man, they keep going and going.
Right? Richard,
awesome.
Rosa, Delia, Gloria, Keanu, Reynaldo, Rowenda, and Ashley, Melissa, Daniel, Allegra,
Brooke, Terry, Merrill, Jody, Chris and Sarah, Isidro, Miranda, and Renally.
Woohoo! Congratulations, guys. And we want to say welcome to the team, to the new distributors, Helen, Stephanie, Trinity, Craig, Richard, Chriselle, Mary, Haley,
Monique, Kenneth, Tintin, Vivian, Brooke, Olympia, Courtney, and Ma Annabelle.
Congratulations and
welcome.
You should be so proud of yourself for making a decision to move forward doing something different than most people will choose to do. You're going to be changing lives, and we're excited to do it with you. So let's get down to this TFR teaching topic, just a teaching tip that we want to share with you, and it's all about setting the pace. It's a big deal.
Important. It is super important.
Yes. So basically, it's this.
Mm-hmm.
You want to run for everything. You want to make sure that you have your goals set. You want to set big, hairy, audacious goals. Those are your BHAGs. Those are the ones that you're going to be working towards and putting on that vision board and looking at it every single day, multiple times a day, because that's what you're working towards in the future. But then you also want to have small daily goals set so that you can get up and you can say, okay, this is my goal for this day. This is what I'm going to accomplish. I'm going to go through 5 ITTs today, getting someone through all 3 steps, talking to a team member, everything. That's my goal for today. And then you want to run hard to accomplish it. And then every single day, you want to take the time to celebrate the small things.
Very, very, very important to celebrate the small things, because when you celebrate the small things, it makes everything worthwhile, because all work and no play makes anyone, regardless of their name, a dull person. Because when you do not celebrate, you lose track of why you do it in the first place. Now, sometimes over celebration, or just I got up this morning and I put my feet on the floor, I got out of bed. You don't need to celebrate things like that, because you should just do that anyway. But when it comes to doing things that build your business, things that stretch you, Things that get you out of your comfort zone are worth celebrating because you overcame something that was difficult. And the BHAG, if you're not familiar with the term BHAG, or big, hairy, audacious goals, what is that? That is something that is going to take some time. It's not something you're going to accomplish tomorrow or the next week, or maybe even a month. It's going to be at least a quarter away, 3 months away, 6 months, maybe even a year. But when you do it, it's going to require consistent effort. It's going to require discipline, and it's going to require lots and lots of comfort zone getting out of. Because when you achieve it, that's where the biggest celebration is. Consider it like the Super Bowl trophy or the World Series trophy. It's the championship run for a season, whatever that season is, but make it big, because if it's not big and you hit it, you know you could have done more, and you know more than anyone else, because it's way better to set a very big goal and get real close to hitting it because you've come so far, than it is to set a lesser goal and hit it and know you could have done better, because all it is a mindset. So set it big, aim high, and even if you miss, you really crushed it.
Yes. And then moving into global convention, we know that there is always incentives announced, right?
Yes.
I mean, heck, think about it. We have incentives going on right now. We've got the MVP going on. That's an incentive promoted by the company. Product sales. How about that extra collagen cash for all new collagen purchases of 30-day collagens? You get an extra $15, whether it's on their first order or it's on repetitive orders. And then how about the hot Axio, or the better warm Axios of the what's my favorite? I just want to put Spice Plum and the peppermint, guys. You know, you utilize those, and is part of an incentive that when you add that to your order shipping for free. Yeah, that's an incentive. So make sure that you're utilizing and running for every single incentive that the company puts out, that including incentive trips, right? So when you make this decision that you're going to run for your goals, the big ones and the daily ones, and that every single incentive that you're going to take advantage of, and you're going to do the behaviors, because every single one of them has behaviors attached to it in order to accomplish it, right? The incentives trips get laid out perfectly. But once you run for those and make the decision that you're never going to miss an incentive trip, or you're always going to take advantage of every incentive that the company offers, you will be a successful business person with LifeVantage in your business. You have something else you want to add in here? I see you looking at something.
Well, before, yeah, I want to kind of put the exclamation point at the end of the sentence.
Okay, so why don't you do that? Because I'm ready to move to the next slide. Because you guys running for the incentives as your individual person and being a business owner, you running for everything is going to be you setting the pace, because you set the pace and your team will follow.
Yes.
So you run for every single incentive. You set your goals and you go after them and not let go until you get there. You do the do for as long as it takes to get what you want, and your team will see it and they will follow you. That is how you become the leader that people will follow, is by setting the pace.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
now
go.
On the topic of setting the pace, it's awesome when you do it, because everything we were just talking about, when you set the pace, your team will follow. When a company does that, and a company sets the pace, the industry will follow. And there's recognition. I don't know if you noticed or not, but the direct selling news every year rewards the companies that are the voted best place to work. So they take opinion polls and they take surveys of people who work for network marketing companies, not talking about us in the field, people that are working in the corporate headquarters. And for 6 years in a row, LifeVantage has been voted the best place to work. Your company has been voted by the employees of your company as the best place to work 6 years in a row from the direct selling news. That's called setting the pace. That's called other companies in our industry taking notice. Well, I also want to set something from the distributor side, your efforts in building your business. How this is something, I'm not going to mention the company name because it's not important. But when you set the pace and you do things differently in the industry pays attention. So collagen is not something we developed. We are not the first company to put a collagen product out there. There have been readily available collagen products out for quite some time. In fact, the one that Marcy and I were using prior to our amazing True Science liquid collagen, we got at Costco. And we've been taking it and we were using it regularly for a couple years. And we got it at Costco, one, because not just because it was inexpensive, because compared to other, Costco sells the same product, and other products sell, or other companies and other distributor, other platforms where you can get it, other stores will sell the exact same product for much more expensive. So we buy it at Costco because we have a membership. But it was also voted the best and most bioavailable form of collagen out there, whether you use the marine version or the bovine version, which is from cows, or the porcine version, which is from pigs, or marine, obviously from fish. Doesn't matter. The company that we were used to use the product from made all three, but they were top of the heap as far as industry standards of collagen. Now, here's something we never focused on. We used collagen for several years proactively because we know it's a very important protein in your body. But we never, and I repeat, we never focused on before and after pictures because we weren't encouraged to. Collagen is a preventative measure to keep your soft tissue and the glue that holds you together healthy. We, however, when LifeVantage True Science Liquid Collagen came out, we started doing before and after pictures. With two of us who are already using collagen every day for years and noticed massive differences. We weren't the only ones. You see the pictures, but here's where I'm going with this story in setting the pace. There is a company that if I mentioned the name, you'd recognize it. They're an industry leader. They don't have a collagen product out yet, but they are going to release one. And guess what they've been doing? They've been using before and after pictures from our distributors. You guys, maybe some of you were used in another company's advertisement for their liquid collagen. Well, guess what? We saw it, other people saw it, and this is an interesting story where it became personal. Marcy has a friend that she went to high school with who is a top earner in that company, and I'm not going to mention their name. Marcy reached out to this person and told her and showed her some of the Facebook posts of our people being used to promote their product before and afters. She was horrified, had no idea this was happening. There was some other leaders that she was aware of, elite level leaders in this company were sharing LifeVantage pictures before and after. You've seen all the pictures. They were sharing the pictures. So that's called setting the pace. When you have people that are using your information, and what do they say about mimicry? Mimicry is the greatest form of flattery. So when other companies are promoting their soon to be released product with our before and after pictures, it means we're making a difference. It means people are recognizing who we are and what we're doing. It means we're raising eyebrows.
It means we have a product that freaking works.
Right. And we can get upset or we can pat ourselves on the back and go, that's what setting the pace looks like. And in all honesty, the people who are doing it know it's not their pictures. And so does everyone else now.
Yep.
That's called setting the pace. When other people copy you for the right reasons and even for the wrong reasons, you're still setting the pace, you're raising eyebrows, and that is called what LifeVantage does, what you guys do every single day. So congratulate yourselves because and the company that I'm talking about is much bigger than we are. Just so you know. Big, yeah, just for now. But they're copying us. That's called setting the pace. That's called raising eyebrows. That's called making a difference. That's called turning the industry on its head.
Yeah.
And that's what we're really good at. That's what you guys are really good at. So set the pace, your team will follow, and the industry is following the pace you're already setting. Great job, everybody.
Yep. And that's the thing, though, is that it's like in spite of what corporate does with all of these incentives, you set the pace for your team. With what the company does for us, you still set the pace for your team. So let's get out there and let's get into the race, sharing all of this amazing information that we have, taking advantage of every incentive and having the mindset that I am going to accomplish every incentive, whether it's a sales goal or product sell, or I am not going to miss an incentive trip. I will be on every incentive trip from this moment on.
Which means a free bucket list vacation paid for every year.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
Woo! All right, guys, we love you. Remember, next week, Global Convention, get yourself registered now. If you aren't already, congratulations to those that are. And we will see you here again on the next TFR Motivation Monday call in a month from now. So the second Monday of November. All right, guys, let's take advantage of the last 2.5 months. 2.5 months of the year. All right, love you guys.
Crush it. Love you, everybody.
Let us know how we can help. I'll just stop the share because I want to see everybody's faces.
Look at all those beautiful people.
Love you guys. See you.
See everybody.